Welcome to another video. Bowing here as always. And today we got some new details about Danganronpa S from Spike-Chunsoft themselves. I mean, I had to go to their website to get this information since they decided that I am not worthy of getting this from them. So yeah, we're doing it this way. So there's some important bits here about the oncoming game that I think you people should know about. Just in case, I'm going to be leaving a link in the description for those that want to go to the website to read it yourself, since I am not going into details here. Also, there are a bunch of translated images here, which I'm sure you people are going to like. Anyway, what do we get from this? Well, we get from this that one, there is plot in Danganronpa S, thankfully. 2, we get some details about the gameplay. And 3, we get more details about how the microtransactions are going to work. Some good details. So yeah, the first thing first is this place here. This part here is talking about the plot and stuff like that. This here is important because it gives us some very important information. I'm gonna be reading it to you guys, and then I'm gonna talk about it. Komaeda arrives at the Host Peak Academy after receiving an invitation from the Talent Development Camp. It turns out that some family members of the participants, as well as students from the elementary school affiliated to the Host Peak Academy, are also attending the camp. So, okay. So I guess Komaeda seems to be the main character of Danganronpa S, at least the main character, because as you remember, you can play as any character, and at the beginning of the game you can play as any of the main characters from past games, and then you unlock the others. This is important because first, plot, and second, they gave Komaeda that big of a role here. I'm happy that she's getting more content, since she seems to be that one main character that people seem to ignore or just forget about it, even though she's actually pretty important. And in my opinion, the real Ultimate Hope character. But there's some other information here that I find weird. I'm a little worried about, because they're telling us that the relationship between the characters are the same. Characters that like the other character, they still like the character. Characters that hate the character still hate that character, and characters that know each other still know each other. But the past horrifying events from past games, those seem to have never happened in Danganronpa S. Either they forgot about it, or they just pretty much just decided that those events never happened within the canon of Danganronpa S, which is kind of weird because some characters are shaped by those horrifying events, so how will that work now? For example, the Children of Hope. The Children of Hope hate adults. The Children of Hope kill people. The Children of Hope were victims. And all that stuff happened. And all that stuff was the thing, the main thing that shaped those characters' personality and who they are in the game. But that, it seems, no longer happen, because they're telling you here that let's see here, the characters from Ultra the Pale Girls seem to have met each other while Komaru was on a field trip to Towa City. So pretty much that's how they know each other. They went to a field trip, and that's how Komaru knows those children. That's kind of weird, because again, if the Ultra Pale Girls events did not happen, then why would these kids hate adults? I'm hoping that this is some kind of mistranslation, and that is only that, well, the Jabberwock Island simulation somehow deleted their memories of that. They still hate adults, but they don't know why. I think that would be a better way to go on about this, because it's kind of weird that those things didn't happen, and they just met by a field trip. For example, characters like Monokuma. So what happened to the whole Big Sis Junko team? What happened to all that stuff that shaped Monaka into being evil? So I guess she's not evil in this one. she's just a normal girl. Kind of weird. I don't know, man. We have to wait. We have to wait and see how that works out. I'm still hoping that it's just a side effect of the Jabberwock Island theme, because it would be kind of silly that those characters still have the same relationship while those events, happen. So yeah, Komaru is the main character. This image here makes sense now. Okay, so any other stuff here? As we said in past games, is now confirmed here is that this game is in fact happening within the simulation of Danganronpa 2. This is the Jabberwock Island simulation. It's a virtual reality. So I'm hoping that's the reason why they forgot about the horrifying events from the first game or something like that. We also find out that the Monocops are no longer evil characters, and in fact are actually helping the player character. They're using some kind of wands like Monokuma did in the second game. So that's interesting that they had changed the role of the Monocops into being the good characters now. Not only that, but they're gonna be fighting against Monokuma. That's kind of weird. So the whole Monokuma being their mother or dad or whatever, that's, I guess, no longer applies here, or they just, I guess, forgot about it too. They're attacking Monokuma, and they're helping you, the player character, here with this. So yeah, Monokuma is sending monsters into the simulation and stuff like that to go after the characters. The point of the story is to escape the simulation, as I'm reading here. The main story advances each time you complete development for 10 characters. It seems the Monocops supporting the students and the Monocop 1 are key to the storyline. Again, another confirmation that we have to gather the hope charts, we have to escape the simulation, and the Monocops are going to be helping you do that. For example, here about Monokid. Monokid spends his days swamped with his job at the beach house, but the self-proclaimed messenger from her can't stand this life anymore and finally erupts. With the power of Monokuma 1, he creates the Hell Battle Ring and attacks the campers. Well, I guess that didn't last long because he was already attacking the campers. It could be just a one-time thing to train the characters. But that also shows us that there's some new locations within the game. For example, this ring here. This is a new location. This is really interesting. At least this game is not that lazy. They actually took the effort to make some new locations, some new CG images and stuff like that. I'm just happy that this has gameplay, that this has a story mode, because it was gonna get boring. One of the main issues with the V3 Talent Plan side game is that it's very boring because there's no plot in that. So yeah. Okay, so Monocops under development. The Monocops are the support of the campers. Again, the Monocops are helping you here. Now, down here we have a new element here that we didn't know about, called the hype cards. The hype cards are like bonuses and stuff like that you can use on a character when you go to battle. For example, you use the Nagito Komaeda card in Nagito, you may get the damage taken minus 10%. And bonuses like that, for example, focus regeneration +1, break attributes cap 255 to 999, and stuff like that, It helps you power up the character. Also, as you can see here, we get a look at some of the cards unlocked. You see, the beach swimsuits of the character will be unlocked. Just write the ultra rare version of the character. I'm a little disappointed that there's no alternative clothing in this part here. But interesting that you can get those swimsuits pretty fast and stuff like that. Yeah, the high cards here, we have some samples here. For example, this one, and with the chibi character art and stuff like that. Another one with chibi Nagito, give you the damage dealt plus 10%. Your character does more damage. Here it tells you where the art is from. For example, this is from the Pony to Suka 8 end point, which is some merchandise and stuff like that. So the art is just merchandise. Another element that we get is that the presence each game has presents. Well, in this game, you can equip the presents to the character. And that's really important. For example, here, Tanaka got a Hellhound earring, which gives him 42 plus 2 when leveling up the character. And it seems all the items will be doing that. So it's really, really interesting stuff. Another way to power up your characters and stuff like that. Very, very interesting. So, as they say here, some of the illustrators are here: Bandai, Majo, Sameya, Jiro, Eku, Uraka, Jupon, Chanko, and Kijim. Here we get other cards, for example, Focus Regeneration +1, Komaru Naegi, Damage dealt +10%, another one of those, but this time with art by Ponitusuka of cute little Chibi Kaede. And this is another element to the game. You have to collect these cards too because they have really cool art in them. I don't know if these cards stop working after you use them, or maybe they're infinite cards. I don't know. We have this little Red Riding Hood Asahina, I think. We got this little Monaka art from Leche. This is actually from a poster of the anime cutscene. Very interesting. They're using that here. Kat Chuichi. Hajime Hinata. Kat Uma from Ninja Town. Match Girl Mika, which is focus mass 3%. And stuff like that. You want to power up your character. This is another element. Now, the gacha. The gacha element of the game have been something people have been not very happy about because the whole real money use thing, but I'm happy to say that the whole thing is not that bad. There's no gacha element when you use real money. For example, let's say you want a Monaka Towa card, a super rare one. Well, instead of just unlocking it by a gacha with monocoins, you can just buy the card. No random element included. For example, you just want the Monaka card, 99 cents and you get the card. Nothing else. It's not random. You don't waste endless money trying to get it. It's just like that. It's very simple. It's not really gacha at all, to be honest. I'm not sure why they even added this. I guess they just wanted a quick way to make some extra money, and they're only charging $20 for the game. And there are going to be people that just don't want to play the game. They just want to unlock the card. So this is for them pretty much. For example, one card is 99 cents, 3 cards, $2, 5 cards, $3. There's a 3-card bonus one time, 99 cents. So let's say there are 3 cards that you want. Use the bonus mode card, then you get those characters, and then use those characters to unlock the rest and stuff like that. Very interesting. Very interesting stuff. Not as bad as I was thinking it was going to be, so I'm pretty happy. I'm probably not going to use this because I want to unlock everything myself. I don't want to pay for it. So not something I'm going to be using, except like if there's a card I really want, maybe Monaka, but we'll see. Only 99 cents to test it out, so Okay, so the Danganronpa series shoots over 5 million units. Very interesting stuff. Spike-Chunsoft is also excited to announce that at the end of September 21, all the series has shipped over 5 million units. Very good. I'm happy the series is doing fine and stuff like that. Now, here's the important bit at the end. The real Danganronpa 10th anniversary event is actually happening this year on Saturday, November 27, 2021 in Japan. This event, at first, I was in the idea that it wasn't going to be nothing, but now something tells me this could be something. Because it's not only for Japan, you can actually watch this in the West via streaming if you pay, of course. I think they're gonna be announcing something here. There's something happening here. They could be teasing something at the end, a possible future game, the next main game. It could be a spin-off, or who knows? So something happening on this 10th anniversary class reunion. I think it's something we should be getting. I think it's something we should be getting an eye out for. Something happening. Of course, I'm going to be looking into it that day. I'm not sure if I can stream it because you have to pay, and if I stream it, I could get in trouble with them and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the information from this article Again, if you want to read it yourself, I left a link in the description below. There's going to be a stream on the 22nd of this month. I'm gonna stream it because they're gonna be showing some Danganronpa X gameplay and stuff like that. Hopefully, it won't be another garbage stream like last time. But who knows? Anyway, yeah, so this is the news update, a little video. I do apologize for my bad English. So yeah, see you in the next Danganronpa news update. Bye.